Hi Pisces. 15 minutes into the reading and I realized that the screen has frozen. So I don't know what was going on. I think I was cleaning out my computer. I was doing the registry cleanup, whatnot, and I think it's this residual, like things are still in flux or something. I don't know. So anyway, we're doing this. We're doing this again. Okay, so overall energy. This was the bottom of the deck energy. It was Four of Wands reversed. This suggests a breakup or a separation or a relationship in transition. Not being affiliated with a community anymore. Possible divorce. Not connected in some sort of way anymore. Also, this reading, I did shuffle before off camera, and I casino shuffled off camera, and then I just did the slide shuffle, I guess that's what you call it, on camera. This is a general reading. I've clarified where it made sense to do so. If it partially resonates, take what resonates, leave the rest. Otherwise, just scrap it if it doesn't resonate at all. Check your moon, rising, and Venus if you would like more information. If you would like a private reading, email readings@soulmoontarot.com or just go to the link in the banner. And this is intended for romantic love relationships. However, it might resonate otherwise, friendship, family, or passion project or work. Okay, so this is the bottom of the energy. This is the bottom of the deck energy. I mentioned what that was. No longer affiliated, connected, could be a breakup. Okay, so we have here what you want to be true. And I was really in it, and I look up and I was like, God bless it. So anyway, this was how I read this, was that this was about being disappointed, but hoping that it was just surface level disappointed, like, oh, I'm feeling let down. Because this over here, you don't want it to be that you know without acknowledging it. Like, you've got this in the back of your mind and you're suspecting that somebody is not being faithful, that they're stepping out on the relationship, and that you are going to get your heart broken for real. It's not just going to be a suspicion or a disappointment. This is your intuition talking. This is your higher self. Everything about you knows that what you suspect over here is true. So you want it to just be a suspicion and kind of but this is saying, you're right. Your intuition knows this is somebody that is dipping in and dipping out. There's more than one person involved in the relationship here. It's not serious for them like it is for you, or it doesn't mean to them what it means to you. And it is, we got this twice here. So this is weighing pretty heavily on your heart. And so because of that, I suspect this is you, but this could also be the other person. But I think there's sort of a lockdown of emotions, going dark, so to speak. Like, okay, I'm going to lay low for a while. I'm going to just keep everything to myself. This is being in self-protection mode. And we've got 2 4s here. So that was about insomnia. Okay, when you got 2 4s. I didn't read this one as a 4 because it's reversed. So if it was reversed, I'd read it with something else. Anyway, so this is about insomnia of 2 4s. Just saying, throwing that out there. So then we get to what you want to happen is you want to kind of go to your separate corners, and maybe there's a breakup or a break, but you don't want it to be a breakup, right? And you want it to be just that, okay, somebody just needs some time to grow, that there's not that new interest, or that we'll take this communication break, we'll take the break up for now because somebody still needs time to grow. And you want this page to turn into a queen or a king, a much more mature, stable energy, right? A much more reciprocal energy, instead of just being this kind of neophyte, or oh, squirrel, and running over there, and then, oh, look, a butterfly. And it's like you want to give this time to grow. That being said, you come over here and it's like you don't want it to be masked as someone fronting as they're emotionally generous, stable emotionally, willing to give and take, and kind of be this all sort of encompassing, loving person. And this is water energy, so this could be Pisces, Cancerians, or Capricorn. Because what we've got clarifying it is the Magician reversed and Knight of Pentacles. Very stubborn, can be very perfectionistic, can play games, can be lazy, very controlling, very selfish. Okay, so on the surface it looks like, oh, somebody's very, we go, I want this to happen, I want the break to happen. I don't want it to be where we have this either reconnection or somebody's perceived as being really kind and emotionally balanced, when in reality they're very manipulative and very controlling and very selfish. You don't want that to happen or to be true. And this could be you going through this solitary reflection period after the breakup and realizing this is what you were dealing with. This could be your solitary reflection time where you're trying to emotionally weigh everything. So you've got the intuition weighing in here, and now you come down here and you're dealing with the emotional fallout of this. And this is you trying to balance the scales emotionally. So it could be one of two things. This could be you trying to balance the scales emotionally after dealing with this. It could also be somebody fronting like that, or you believing that, okay, you know, this has been transmuted into this, and then finding out that it's not. That nothing's been transmuted. It's just all a game. It's all a front. Okay? So what will happen is this is about, in this instance, what I had said was this was not about someone willing to make the sacrifice. It's not that they don't know what they want. They just don't care. Nothing will ever be as important to them as their freedom. This could be Pisces. This could be, and some people say that's not, but that's the way I read it. So this to me could be Pisces also. So we got Pisces or Cancer here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, and this could be Pisces. Okay. Sometimes it's Pisces or Virgos, but I got Pisces, so I'm going with it. So this is Hanged Man reverse, not making that sacrifice. This could be martyrdom, indecision, delay, and how that comes in. It was clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Hanged Man upright. And this is what I read this as, or what I had said was, this is about someone, rather than making that sacrifice, they will just give up and walk away, because it is all about control. Someone being overly protective of themselves and about control, or overly protective of their control in the situation and walking away. And they'd rather just let go and walk away under the guise of making that sacrifice, but it's really just them walking away because they're not going to be able to get their way. Okay? So, you know, and if it's almost, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like if something's not serving you, that's fine. But if someone's just being a selfish jerk and not willing to consider somebody else's side, that's not a very good exchange or relationship to be in. It's very draining, you know? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know. Okay, so kind of zip through that one. We're at 7.5 minutes, Pisces. I'm doing good. I might hit that 10-minute mark. Usually everything takes about 20 minutes, but a couple more cards here. Some oracle cards. Just to drive home what I said or completely contradict myself. Spend some quality time together. What I say about that contradiction? It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. See? Made a liar out of me. Hold on a minute here. Where am I? How can you see that? Can you even... All right, I'm putting that over here. Okay, this, I don't know what to say about that, because I don't think that this is salvageable. I don't think this is about spending time, because I don't see this person being willing to give what to the level that you are giving. I see this as a one-sided relationship or exchange, and that's why there's been this breakup. And maybe this is about trying to do that, but I wouldn't waste my time personally. I think I'd end up here in this position of the solitary king, considering the emotional fallout of these shenanigans right here. Now, that being said, well, no, I was gonna say this could be a new person, but no, I'm just gonna stick with what originally resonated. Transform. Okay, that's more like it. Seriously, this is, this right here suggests plumbing the depths and coming out in this right here. Emotionally balanced and surveying the shenanigans. And like I said, this was twofold. This could be somebody masquerading as this emotionally balanced energy in person, and really they're hiding that. But I do think that there's both scenarios could apply, because when you go through something heavy duty like that, you can't help but be kind of changed and wiser for it, But I do think that this speaks to plumbing the depths and really looking at the emotional fallout of being with someone like that. So this is about taking what you've learned emotionally and transmuting that, or learning from it and moving on in this instant. And if you were to talk to my Aunt Helen, that's called making chicken salad out of chicken, you know what. One more. Every once in a while you get thrown a curveball. Some of you, this might make sense, you know, because you might be like, okay, well, we're not that bad yet. This is sort of confirmation. It could be heading there. Maybe I do need to spend that quality time. But if I'm reading for the Pisces that I'm reading for, that this is already kind of a done deal, I don't understand why this showed up, honestly. And I know I picked it from the middle of the deck, trying to separate the cards. I've been doing that. So it's just, I will honor it. I will leave it there, but I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But I'm putting it there for reference. This is about breaking free. Some people find routine comforting. This is about breaking out of that. So some people find, in this instance, routine, we're talking about maybe choosing the same person or the same pattern type of energy. And this is about breaking that cycle. Where is it? And transforming. This is about breaking that cycle and transforming. And integrating intuition and your emotional intelligence so that you don't have to keep having to deal with the emotional fallout with people like that. There's always going to be people like that. You just don't have to date them, or it doesn't have to hit you so hard, you know. So this is about you breaking free and going through a transformation. And where is it? 1, 2. Okay. So there's 2 heavies here, 2 out of 6. So, and then we got some clarifiers that are heavies, but there is some transformation or change going on. It's not hitting you like a ton of bricks like the Tower would, because it's only 2 out of 6. But you know, that's a couple of cards there that suggest some heavy duty changes are going on in the background. So I hope this was helpful, Pisces. This was your Harsh Truth reading for October 2018, and I hope to see you in the next reading. All right, take care.